Check out your audio. I'm audible. Online people, say yes or no. Is it clear, my voice? Online students, is it clear? So if anybody is unable to hearing my voice, okay, so please reconnect, okay? If any disturbances are there, so please reconnect your audio. If it is clear, you just continue. Okay, so let me guys. So Oracle, okay, now. So before you want to start, okay, what is database and the use of databases, types of databases, and in real-time applications, how these databases are useful. And especially nowadays, you can see guys, everywhere we are going to be seeing like a full stack, okay, courses are KMAS, okay, the full stack Java developer, okay, full stack .NET people, yes or no? So these guys are compulsory, they should know the knowledge of front-end, back-end. And along with this front-end and back-end, they need some programming languages, okay, no? So like you know that, if you go to Java full stack developers, they need what now? The core Java, advanced, some UI technologies, and later we have some databases. Okay, so this is all combination. We are developing one project. Okay, so I hope you all of you know this. If you want to develop any project in real time, it's not like that one particular technology is not supported. It's a multiple technologies that we are using to develop our projects or application. Okay, so now the database is also, it was very important role it's going to play in your development of applications. So every concept behind some reasons are there. Why this concept we want to learn and where we can use this concept in my real-time application. How we can use this database queries in your Java, .NET, Python, DevOps, Selenium. Okay, so like Power BI, MSBI, Tableau, QuickView. Yes or no? There are so many technologies we have in the market. But any technology person or any platform person, okay, commonly they want to learn what now? Databases. Because database is not only for those fixed, or that means these kind of people only they can learn it. Only these people can learn, only Java student is required, or .NET student is required, or Python student is required. So that kind of restrictions and boundary was not there, the first thing, okay? It's an open technology and everyone should learn it. For example, there are two kind of people are there in IT industry. So someone working on front-end side, someone working on back-end side. So these two people require a database knowledge. Suppose a front-end developer is there. So these developers, why they need database knowledge? Okay, so why the 254. So the front-end people are there. So by using of UI technologies, they're designing some forms, and those forms purpose, we are writing some code by using of Java programs, C#, .NET, yes or no? So these kind of languages we are using to develop your application, yes or no? So these guys, how much they need database support and database knowledge for when they want to developing some websites, especially, and using some JDBC concepts are there in Java. So complete JDBC is going to be depending on your databases. So these people, how much they needed, as well as backend side people are there, like Oracle programmer, database developers, PLSQL programmers, SQL programmer, SQL developer, yes or no? Database administrators, DBA people, Power BI people, MSBI people, okay? So QuickView, Tableau, and the data warehouse people, yes or no? So these people also, they need some knowledge of databases, okay? Now, so that's why what my point here, databases can learn anybody, any person, any platform student. Okay. And here there is no restriction, first thing. And the second thing is what now? There is no background here. So a normal minimum degree student also, they can learn database courses and that will use in your applications. Okay. Whatever you develop by using of Java, .NET, PHP, etc. Okay. So that's why there is a no platforms required here. There is no background qualification is not necessary. Like there is no like I'm a private employee, public employee, I'm a government employee. Okay, that kind of restrictions also not there. The first thing is you remember you want to get a clarity on this course, who want to learn, who don't want to learn it. So what I'm saying here, all people can learn it. This technology, it's a open source. How we can say open sources, like database is also like open source, anybody can learn it. Okay, right. And now few things in today first demonstration. So I'm going to give some information and general discussions are going to happen today. Okay, and tomorrow I will give it schedule. Okay, so your course duration, how much, how many sessions, how many classes I will take, and what we are covering in this course. Okay, and how many parts we are covering in this course, whatever the contents was there in that. Okay, so that I will give it into next session. So maximum my demos are only 2 demos I will take. The first class, first demo, interaction with you, and some general topics of your databases. Second day, the complete course schedule. That means your timings, your sessions, and how you want to get your materials, notes about your course. Okay, now? And certificate also, we will provide Oracle course certificate. And once you finish your course completely, 60 to 70 sessions, if you completed, then you will get a course certificate also. Okay, right. So this is what that complete schedule that will give you in tomorrow session. I will give to you, and based on that schedule, you should also plan. Okay, what we want to do, what you don't want to do. Okay, and it's a clear-cut information. First, I'm passing to guys. As for that, my schedule, you just plan your schedule. Okay, if anybody feel the schedule is very high, very it was very lengthy time, sir. Okay, I can't maintain in this class in these many sessions means I don't bother about that. The kind of students, if anybody is there, happily can move into other batches. Okay, na? So that is also openly I'm talking to you. Okay, so after seeing the schedule, everything, and you just analysis this much a schedule purpose, these sessions are sufficient or not. Is it more, lesser? Okay, sir, we sufficient. Okay, so that you have to decide, and decision is yours. But one thing I want to tell you, any technology, whatever you're learning now, that is only for your career purpose. So this is not a time pass purpose. You're not spending here money, time, everything is very precious to us. So don't waste your money, don't waste your time also. And whatever you decide and how you came here for what is your target, the target fulfill successfully and go forward and search your jobs, get your job. That's it. But again, again, now you are learning now. Okay, again, you are going to some outside. Again, you are coming back here. Again, learning courses. So this kind of the career disturbance should not be take. Okay, this kind of disturbances. So suppose you are already academic is finished. You are waiting for job. So that kind of people, especially, you need to very focus it up. And whatever you learn it, that was pure, in-depth, deeply learn. Okay, and leave. Okay, no? And whatever you get doubts in the subject, immediately go to ask the trainer. So trainer means you're sitting here. Huh? So trainer or you, what you say, trainer or faculty or professor, whatever it is, but you immediately can ask them and daily your doubts also clear it on that session and don't postpone your doubts. Okay, no? So this is be clarity, guys. Okay, and based on this, all the things you should fix, okay, one target which is best for you guys. Okay, now, right. So let me come. So now this is our course, what we are learning here. So I think you all of you know Oracle 19C, the version we are learning in this course. Okay. So generally, some people, if I want to ask you, okay, sir, what is database, sir? What is Oracle, sir? Okay, if I want to ask you, maybe some students, sir, they knows that database. Database means we are saying like, sir, it is like storage of some information, some data. Okay, database we are using for what purpose? Storing of some information of data. So that is the main factor of any database. And very important thing is there are so many database softwares are available. Okay, so like SQL Server also there. That's called a Microsoft product. We called as MS SQL. Oracle is there. This is Oracle Corporation people. Next, MySQL also there. Next, we have a DB2, Sybase, Informix, Ingresys, Teradata, MaxDB, PostgreSQLs. So there are different types of softwares and database tools and softwares are available in the market. And the first thing is, in these many database tools, which is your tool? What you want to learn? Because of reason, so many students are at initially, because as per my 10 plus of experience, I observed so many students, they wanted one thing, they're learning one thing. Suppose one student wanted a SQL Server, but they're learning Oracle. At this moment, what it was happen, if you go to SQL Server to work on that, so complete your platform will be, that means environment will be changed. And here, Oracle's environment is different. You're open your SQL Server environment is different, and you people are confusing. Okay, so that's why there are so many database tools are there. In these tools, what is your tool? Which tool do you want to exactly learn? So that is first thing to understand before coming to any classes. Okay, and especially in database side, so much confusion is there. Why? Because it's not like that Java. Java means Java only. .NET means .NET only. Python means Python only. But whereas come to database side, what happened? There are so many tools are there, so many softwares are there. So in that, so many people confusing. What is Oracle SQL? What is MS SQL? What is MySQL? MySQL, MS SQL, Oracle SQL, these three are different. First thing. That's very important point to you because I'm openly talking to you. Okay. So which you wanted? You wanted Oracle SQL? You wanted a Microsoft SQL? You wanted a MySQL? So MySQL, MS SQL. MS means Microsoft. So Microsoft, MySQL, Oracle SQL, three are different. So where it is different, sir, means operators wise have a differences, functions wise have a differences, data types wise have a differences. Yes or no? So some features are supported Oracle, those features are not supported in SQL Server. Suppose in Oracle, we are learning packages. So packages is there in Oracle, but packages I can't implement into MySQL and SQL Server. So those databases are not supporting what? Packages. So like some features supported here Oracle and some features are not supported in your SQL and MySQL. Some supported in SQL Server that was not supported in Oracle. So that's why big clarity on these three tools, because in these three tools only so many students are having some confusion. Oracle SQL, MySQL, MS SQL. In these three, so many people are have a confusion. So the confusion clearance also I will tell you. Don't worry. Okay, right. And now come to databases. Databases means generally what is our first thing we are going to be thinking in our brain means database is nothing but storage or storing some information. Okay, but guys here remember databases is a one of the factor and main core component is storage. That's okay. But along with storage, okay, there are some other activities also we can do it. Like storage, process, and main important thing is what now? Security. Because nowadays you all of you know, When you, whatever you develop any application by using of Java, .NET, Python, whatever it is, but the application is not secured, anybody accept? Any client will come to you? No. The client will not prefer your application because whatever you want to develop, so in that, security is also that much important for us. So security is one of the major factors for your data when it was there under databases. So security is there. Processing of data, how can it be processed, how you can insert the data, how you can update, delete, so the data, how it was processing internally. Later, storage, later sharing of data, distribution of data to multiple systems. So these all kind of things, I can do it, I can perform with the help of what? No? Databases. Okay, no? So databases are not only for storing, even though we can perform some other activities like processing data, like transformation of data, like what we can say, security of your data. So I can give security, yes or no? So this kind of activities also we can do. And in this course, Oracle, one of the top priority database in real time, guys. Okay. And maybe in this database, we have so many features when you compare it to other databases. Okay. And it is a user subject. Okay. So when you go to learn this complete Oracle, you feel like this, oh, this much subject was there in this Oracle. Okay. That's all I want to tell you what we are learning in this. And now here, observe. Databases, one more thing is what now? For example, nowadays, all of you know this, everything is online. Yes or no? So now almost the 80% of transactions which we are performing in our real time, that every transaction is online. So even how the situation was come to us, even though a 5 rupees also we are paying through PhonePe. Yes or no? The 10 years back, if I want to pay, if I want to use my transaction through online, we are using what? No, big amounts we are using to transferring of amount purpose. But nowadays, the technology, how it was improved, you know that. Even though if you go to one chai banda, take one cup of chai, we are paying what now? PhonePe. That is called a transaction. Okay, now. So that means you can see the last 5 years back and after 5 years, can you see the hierarchy of technologies, how it was improved here. So now here one point, remember, when online transactions increases, automatically those online transactional data also increase. Because of reason, every transaction behind, that means transaction either success or fail. But success or fail, in between these two, okay, so some data will be produced. Data transaction will success, giving some information. Transaction will be fail, even though giving some information. Okay, now, so how it is means, for example, you need to go for banking sectors. In banking sectors, okay, suppose you are transferring some amount, the transaction was fail. When the transaction was fail, can you identify some information will get to you? One message will come to you. Sorry, your transaction was failed. And even though once my transaction was failed, but it was having some ID number also. The transaction ID number will generate it. So if it is success ID will give to you. So transaction fail or success, you will get a message. But the message is nothing but what now? Producing some information. And that information I need to store here. Where I want to store. Because if it is a small amount of data, I can manage with my books, with my papers, with my computer applications, like a flat files, text files, I can manage it. But the transactions are not the less or very low transactions. It was number of transactions. For example, one SBI bank, if you see, the largest banking sector in India. So in that banking transaction, can you tell me per a day, how many number of transactions will be performed? Can we have a limit? No. So we can't decide, and even though we can't tell it because of reason, in a banking sector for 24 hours per a day, there are lakhs of transactions are going on. Lakhs of customers performing lakhs of transactions. And these lakhs of transactional data, which will be produced, okay, that data I want to store somewhere. So where I can store that much huge amount of data means there we need a database servers. What we need? Database servers are required. So with the help of database servers, your day-to-day transactional data, which will be producing from your operations, so the data can be manageable. And even though sometimes what happened, those data managing purpose, it is not supported even though databases. That's why we went for another one is called as a data warehouses. Okay, another database. So data warehouses also we are using because my data is very, very large. And of course, I think you listen this name in the market. What is that? Big data. Can you listen this name? Yes or no? So we have so many big data courses are there in real time. Yes or no? So the data, big data management, data warehouses we called. So here two types I said now, the what is you can understand what is Oracle and what is another type. Okay. So this kind of information I need to maintain. How I can maintain means databases we need here to manage your day-to-day transactional data purpose, one database, and your history of data storage purpose, one type of databases. In entire the world, there are only two types of databases are there in the world, and those are one is OLTP and OLAPs. So that what it is, we have a session. In the session, I will clearly explain with the real-time examples. I will show it up. Okay, now, right. And now here, few terms we will discuss about your Oracle and what is Oracle and this Oracle database tool. Okay, through what I can do it. Okay, and who want to learn, who don't want to learn. So what kind of prerequisites is required for Oracle database? Okay, now. So these kind of few things we will be say it now. Okay. So in this session, the first question will be come to you guys here. Suppose somebody is asking, okay, what is Oracle? So the first question, generally when you are learning any technology, the first thing is what happened? What is Java? What is .NET? What is Oracle? It's the first question anybody to ask you. So here simply I want to tell you, and later I will clear explanation. I will give it in my main sessions. But in this demonstration, few things I will share with you. Okay, na? Right. So how can you define your Oracle? Means simply we can say, so Oracle is, we can say goals here, it's a database tool. And even though your tool is, even though we called as a database software. Okay, na? So what we called here, it is a database software. Or else, even though we can say it is a RDBMS product we called. Which product here? RDBMS. RDBMS stands for Relational Database Management System. In this RDBMS is a which type of product means it is a ORDBMS product. Which product? ORDBMS. Because in RDBMS, again, we have two types of database management systems. One is object relational, one is object oriented. So what it is in the future, you can get it some idea. And even though Oracle, even though we called as guys here, okay, it is a what we called backend tool. So in such a way, you can define what is Oracle means. You can say it is a database tool or software or RDBMS product or ORDBMS product or backend tool. So anything you can go to say it here. Okay, now. So now here, okay, next question is what now? Then we can say what is your database. What is your database? So Oracle, we said it is a database software. That means with the installation of your Oracle software, when you want to install your Oracle software, At the time of installation, we are creating one database memory. We are creating one database here. And the database is nothing but what now here? Some memory allocations. That means when you install your software, okay, with some name, on the name of that, your system is allocating some memory for you. And that memory, the users are utilizing for data storage purpose. So that's why what is database means, simply remember, it is a memory. It is a space or memory, okay, which is used to store, okay, some collection of data or information. Data or information. Okay, now, so it is a memory. So database is nothing but, don't think that what is database, sir? What is database, sir? Means don't think. Database is nothing but it's some memory, some space we are taking, and that was utilizing for storage of data. That was utilizing for what? Storage of data. For example, suppose this is mobile. So this mobile, I need to keep into somewhere. Okay, I need to keep into somewhere. What I required? Space is required. When the space is available, then only this object I can kept. Okay, now, if the space is not there, can I kept this? No. So this is what some space. The how much this object will occupy, the shape of this object, how much is needed, so that much space is there, then I can successfully and sufficiently, I can save this. Okay, now. So nowadays we are using pen drives. Pen drive, what purpose we are using? Storage some data information. So that means, can I say pen drive is also database now? Yes, of course. In previously, can you remember 10 years back, maybe I don't know you people are where it is, that means which standard you are. At the time, can you see we are using CDs, discs, yes or no? CDs and DVDs also there, CD, DVDs. So why we are using those things? Storage purpose. So that means, can I say that is also database? Yes or no? So disk, that CDs, DVDs, and even though simple example I want to tell you, now we are all of you using books now, notebooks now, white papers now. So why are you using this notebook? Storage purpose. So that means, can I say it is also one database now? Yes. So every storage location, every storage item, okay, is called as a simply database, because database is nothing but storage. So, but here different things are there. Some products are like a manual systems, some like a computerized systems, some like a online systems. Understand now? So suppose paper is there. This is what now? Manual systems. But your database Oracle is not a manual. It is what? Online systems. So online database we called. Okay. So that's why every space or memory which we are using to store something into that place, the place is called as what now? Databases. Okay. But if terminology, if you want to speak out in database terminology, then we can say it's a memory to store the collection of data or information. Okay, simply we can say. But in this collection of information or data, which type of information means here, one thing is there that is called as what now? Interrelated information. So the interrelated information is called as here what now? Which type of data? Interrelated data. Interrelated data or information we can say. So your question is, what is interrelated, sir? What is interrelated, sir? Interrelated means, for example, let me see, I want to develop one application for banking sectors. Okay, now? So I'm developing one database. The database name is Database SBI Bank. Okay, Database SBI Bank. So this is my database name. That means I'm creating one database memory. For which purpose? Bank purpose. And which bank? SBI Bank. Okay, this is called as my database now. So in this database or in this memory, what I can store? means I can store which related to your organization. Suppose in banking application, in banking database application, can I store students data, courses data? No, we can't. Because bank and bank related data, whatever it was there, which was internally perform in your banking organization, those related things I want to store here. For example, here I said interrelated. That means whatever you stored here, that everything should be related to one particular organization. On which domain basis are you developing your application? Your database application for educational domain, medical, hospital management, transport, banking application. So where and what you want to design, based on that, that related data can be saved. For example, SBI Bank. SBI Bank, okay, is on my database memory. In this, what I can store, which related to bank means, any idea? Come on. First one is branches. So for SBI Bank was having how many number of branches in entire India? So all branches details I have to keep it in this. Now, after branches, what next? Departments. So I want to go for departments. Each branch, what kind of departments we maintain. For example, if we go to Hyderabad, some Amirpet SBI Bank, there are some departments are there. Clerk departments, operational departments, manager departments, marketing departments, yes or no? So these all are different department people together, they work in one organization. So that means in a branches, there are so many departments are there, and every department details I need to store. That purpose I need. In departments, what it was happen, guys, here, we have here employees, yes or no? Every department is working some employees, yes or no? So their employees details, their employees salaries, pay slips, and their TDS, whatever the allowances, how much he was getting, what is his basic salary, what is his HRA, what is the PF, Provident Fund. Okay, so this all which related to employee, their employees details. After that, we need to save one more thing is what not under banker. Who will be there under banker? Related customers are there. The customer account issue. Okay. So account open data, issue data, ATM card issues, and customer transaction, whatever you perform on particular day, how many transactions you perform, how much is balance amount, yes or no? These all kind of things. The customer loans. Okay, how many loans are there for this customer? How many loans are closed for this customer? Okay, when he was open his customer loan, educational loan, some other business loan, what kind of loan he was taken. So these all kind of details I need to maintain in my databases. So customer account details. Okay, now. So these all are related to what, sir, means, sir? These all are related to bank. So this is what we called as, guys, here, okay, interrelated we called. For example, let me see one more. I want to give it here. Suppose I said, a department is equals to, can I say, it's a group of employees. Is it correct or wrong? Group of employees. Can I say? A department is nothing but it's a group of employees. Is it correct or wrong? Yes? So now I want to say like this. So department is nothing but group of employees. That's okay. Then can I say like this here? If there is a no department is equals to, can I say, no employee? Is it correct? There is no department, no employee. In the same vice versa, because interrelated. Okay. Can I say like this? No employee is nothing but no departments. Yes or no? Yes. Because of reason what? Department is nothing but what? Group of employees. When employees are forming together, then department will be formed. If employees are not there, where is department? If department is not there, where is employees? So that means department, employee, department, both are interrelations. Interrelations. The interrelations when we called means I depends on you, you depends on me, then it is called a interrelations. So So here, any one is not there, second one is not there. So departments are not there, employees, no employee. Employees are not there, we can't form a department. That is called interrelated. Same thing guys here, one more example, interrelated can I say. If you have a customer and I have a product, is it correct? Customer products have an interrelation? Yes. So now customer is equals to products I'm saying. Customers are there, definitely products are required to me. Suppose my question is, suppose there is a no customer. Then products are need or not need? Not need. Can I say no products? Yes, definitely. Because when customers are there, products are useful. When there is no customer, what is the use of product? Is there any use of product? Not at all. In the same pattern, let me see, no products. Can I say customers are there? No. Then what we can say? No customer. So no customers. That means in your shop, suppose you are going to be, that means you are going to be, putting one shop like, so keeping one shop like. In your shop, products are available, then only customers will come to you. Suppose in your shop, product is not available, customers will come to you? No. That's why customers are depends on products. Products also depends on customer. That is called a demand and a supply. Demand, supply. So that means no customer, no products. No products, no customer. This is called as what now? Interrelated we called. So this kind of interrelated of a particular business, a particular organization, that organization may be anything. For example, one university. I'm creating one database application for Usmania University, for example, or JNTU University purpose, one database application I created. So in that JNTU University, what I can store? What kind of data I can store into JNTU database? So first, the JNTU under what we can say? Under there, how many colleges will come? Okay, where it is, how many are there, which location? Okay, this is all we are. In colleges, in which colleges, which kind of branches are provided? Their faculties, professors, yes or no, students, okay, and their examination schedules, yes or no. This all together, I'm storing under, what is that? University database. So like this, any running business, any running organization, purpose we are creating what now? Databases for to manage and maintenance of their business data. Okay, so that is simply database. What is database? You can define. And next one is guys here, let me see. The next point is, okay, so I said here, the databases are how many types I said, okay? So here, we can say the most important question for you in your interviews also. So how many types of databases? So what is database? And after that, how many types of databases? So basically, guys, here remember, I said just now, in entire the world, in the universal, there are only two types of databases we have here. First one we called as a OLTP, and it's called as what now? Online transaction processing. This is one database. And second one, we have OLAP. This is what we called here online analytical processing. Okay, now? So entire the world, any organization, when the organization was big organizations nowadays, okay, if you see Google, okay, any big organizations are there, we are using. Google is also one type of database search engine. Okay, so any kind of like Flipkart, Amazon's, okay, these are all, whatever it was there, any one database, they must and should be used. So in this, TP, what I said, transactions purpose, AP, analytical purpose. So we said just now, big data. The big data is a part of AP. AP is a part of what now? Big data. analysis, big data visualizations, big data reportings, yes or no? So these are comes under your APs. Like, and TP means what now? Transactions. Transactions means what now? Day-to-day transactions. Now today, you went into ATM machine. You withdraw some amount. That is called a one transaction. So suppose you deposit some money. That is called a one transaction. Suppose are you open your Flipkart. You ordering some products, online orders. Yes or no? Online bookings. Every online booking is called as a transaction. Okay. Nowadays, we have a book my show. Movie tickets are booking. Yes or no? So that is also called a one online transaction. IRCTC websites are there. Through that, we are booking what? Railway tickets. So that is also one online transaction. So what we did through your application, that every application through whatever you performed, that is called as what now? Transaction. So transaction simply we can call in our language operation. A transaction is nothing but operation. Okay. So now those related data we save under TPs. But here in this demonstration, I'm not giving explanation to TP and AP full-fledged. Just types of database, I just tell it here. And these clarification, do you want it now? You should come to main classes. In main classes, what is TP? TP real-time, how to use? What kind of softwares are which comes under TP? What are those? And what we are learning Oracle. This is comes under TP na, AP na. Understand na? TP na, AP na. So which one it was comes up? Because I said so many databases are there. Okay. And which type of databases are comes under OLTP and which is comes under OLAP. OLAP, what we can do. And OLTP, OLAP, difference is what? How these two things are integrated together. Okay. So with the practical and with the real-time examples, I will explain in my classroom. Okay. Na? And I will practically show you what is your Oracle. Oracle is a TP na, AP na. With the practically, I will show it. Okay. When you see practically, you can confirm that. Okay. Oracle is comes under TP. Okay. Now, the kind of confirmation also I will show you in my classes. It is comes under TP or AP. Okay. Now, but these are the only two types we have it here. Okay. Right. And the next one is guys here. So this information I will explain to you in my main classes. Okay. Now, right. So now we can see. So where we want to use use database. Where we want to use database. So there are different types of areas we can apply databases guys here. So which type of applications? First one we can say banking applications. So where we want to use databases means under banking applications we can use. Otherwise, we can use what we can say hospitals. That what we called as here hospital management. In hospital management applications we can use. We can use a telecommunication. We can use what now? Telecommunication applications we can use. We can use a sales and production applications. We can use a sales and production applications. Okay. We can use universities like educational domains. Okay. Educational domains we can use. Okay. So now we can use like a HR management. Okay. HR management, there we can use it. So there are different types of, okay, we can use what next we can say, for example, transport sectors. In transport applications also we can go to use it. So these are some examples guys here. Banking applications, we can use hospital managements, we can use telecommunications, we can use the sales and production departments, okay, and we can use educational field, okay, and we can use HR management and transports, okay. So these are the different types of applications I can use in your database, okay. Now, so banking applications, just now I was explaining what we can store it. Hospitals, hospital application, that means hospital management applications. If I maintain database, for what purpose the hospital management people will maintain databases means for their doctor's information, their hospital, the what we can say, the contact details, and the hospital, doctor's details, patient details, and hospital, doctor's schedules details, the timings, medicines details. Okay, now, so daily, how many patients there was reviewed. So these kind of details are we can save under hospital managements. Next, come to telecommunications. Telecommunication means nowadays we are saying that postpaid, phone pay, prepaid. Yes or no? Nowadays BSNL is there. BSNL. Yes or no? I think BSNL postpaid na is a prepaid. Postpaid. So that means what happened if my telecommunication is a postpaid, monthly bills are coming. Yes or no? Monthly bills. How many calls you did? How much data memory you used? Yes or no? Okay. How many incoming calls, outgoing calls? What is your expired dates? Okay, this all kind of things will be storing under telecommunications. Sales and productions. It means called a manufacturing related. So how many products we made it here, how many sales, okay, what is our production of 2001 to 2022 academic year, okay, so how many sold out, how many remaining things. So these kind of sales related informations we can store. Educational means what now? Universities, under universities, colleges, under colleges, branches, under branches, faculty facilities, okay, and faculty informations and students information, their examinations details, everything will be saved here. HR management. So HR management, what it was going to be saved, every company is having HR management. Yes or no? Yes or no? Every company is having HR management here. So HR management people, what purpose we are using database means employees salaries, employee pay slips, okay, their allowances, deductions, adding allowances, deduction allowances, okay, the complete details they are going to be maintained in HR management applications. And next one is what now? Transports. Best examples I said. Okay, what is that? IRCTC. Transports websites are there. Through that you can go to, okay, booking your tickets, okay, what is your train schedules, your train timings, yes or no, how many reservations, yes or no. So these kind of things will be saved in this transport applications. So in this any application in anywhere you can use what now? Databases. In the all cases, your application may be anything. Your application may be banking application or some other application or some other application. I don't mind it. But I can use my database in any applications in real-time industries. Okay, now? Right. So these are where we want to use a database. Some few applications I was given. Okay. So, and next one is what now? I said, who want to learn this database? So who want to learn? Okay. Databases. So here there is no restriction, I said. So you can learn it by any platform people. Okay, any platform. For example, Java people, they can learn it. .NET people, they can learn it. Okay, so Python people, they can learn it. PHP people, they can learn it. And testing people, Selenium testing people, they can learn it. DevOps people, they can learn it. Okay, AWS people. AWS means Amazon Web Services people, they can learn it. Like Power BI people can learn it. Power BI, business intelligence people. Okay, and MSBI, Microsoft Business Intelligence people. Okay, like we can learn it. Tabla people, you can learn it. Okay, so you can learn it here. QuickView people can learn it. Yes or no? Okay, and any more? Hadoop people can learn it. Big data related people. Okay, and data science people can learn it. So anybody can learn your database. So that's why any platform student, they want to happily come and learn your database, and your database will be help you in your application when you are working in real-time companies. Okay, now? So who want to learn it? And here, what kind of prerequisites I need to learning of a database? So here, so I can say simply, there is no prerequisites. Okay, there is no prerequisites. So prerequisites means what now? Necessary things. Okay, suppose some people saying that, okay, if I want to learn Java, .NET, okay, what the people say, go and learn a C language first. Okay, learn C language and come to Java. So C language is a prerequisite to easily understanding of your logics, how to write, how it was looping, the kind of logical ability you need to improve. Then we are going for what now? C logics we are learning. So when you have a good idea on C, then the people saying that Java can be easily understand, .NET can be easily understand, that they can say like this. But your database side purpose, there is no need. With a blank, blank mind, you just come to classes or go to classes, okay, and sit and listen the classes, we will be learn. Because in this way, we want to, or we are not depends on others means, we have separated technology and we have our own languages which we can use under databases. So that's why any prerequisites is required for Oracle to learning, sir. Means my advice is no need to learn. So you come regularly, attend the classes, and every class you have to properly listen and practice now. Then there is no other language knowledge. Happily you can learn it your databases. Okay, now? Right. So these are the things, guys, here about your Oracle, what learning purpose, what you want to do it here. Okay. And after that, okay, the background is no background here. Anybody can learn it. Okay, any background student, they can go to try their jobs. Okay. And the next one is what now? In this case only, suppose you need to understand, okay, in a database, okay, so how these databases nowadays help us in three-tier architecture. Can you listen three-tier architecture? Can you listen or not? First layer, second layer, three-layer architectures are there. If you want to develop some projects in IT industry, there will be follow some architectures. In this, the three-level architecture here I'm showing now. Okay. So in this architecture, so if you want to explain, that means if I want to explain this entire the diagram, you can understand that one Java student, what he need to develop one website perfectly. One .NET student, what he'll need to develop one website. One database developer, what kind of knowledge, managements, and role and responsibilities he wanted. So that entire the details, it belongs to two people, front-end people and back-end people. So front-end people, role and responsibilities, back-end people, role and responsibilities. A front-end developer, what kind of courses and technologies he need. Back-end people, what kind of courses, technologies they want to need. So the complete architecture in this I was given. Nowadays you are learning UI technologies, you are learning Java programming language, you are learning JDBC, Hibernate concepts, and .NET people learning ADO.NET. Okay, so PHP people learning advanced PHP. Okay, now and database. So many database tools are there in the backend side. So backend and front end website. Okay, and tell me, guys, one thing I want to ask you. There are so many websites are there in real time we are using. Is it possible to develop my website without database? Can I develop? Huh? No, impossible. When you want to develop one website means you must and should be required what now? Database support, backend support should be required for only what? Web applications. That's called a online applications. Okay, I'm not saying about standalone applications. Standalone applications purpose, database is optional. Maybe, may not be. But web applications purpose, mandatory. Understand now? So any website you can see, even the Google, www.google.com. That is also one database search engine. That means Google, what we are doing, searching purpose we are using. Okay, so our necessary and needed data, we are going to be entered in the Google search button, and based on that, the information will be displayed to us. Okay, so that means that is also one database. My request will go to Google database search engine, searching your request is there or not there. If it is there, all related files are fetching from the Google database engine, giving to users. That's why if you enter what is array, the array related how many links are there in the Google, all are come to us. and different authors. They given different explanations, different presentations they are giving to us. Yes or no? So it is also one what database engine, search engine we called. So like this, any website when you want to develop, compulsory backend support is needed for you. Without backend web applications I cannot develop. So this is one important thing to knowing purpose. And the next one is, guys, here the most important, the next one. So database roles. Suppose you are a pure database person. Your ambition is, I want to become a database developer. I want to become a database programmer. I want to become an Oracle programmer. Okay, I want to become a SQL programmer. You are purely database side, you are trying your jobs. So then we have to know that what kind of roles are there in industry as a database side. If you go to database side, what is my role? If I want to go as a database administrator in a company, suppose I selected as a DBA administrator in TCS company. So what is my role and responsibilities? What database administrator will do and what database developer will do. Suppose you selected as a database developer in Accenture, then what is your database developer role and responsibilities? As a developer, what we can do? As administrators, what we can do? That I was given in this role and roles of developers and roles of administrators. So there are two types of database roles we are playing in our companies. And one more role is there, that is called a database architects we called. The architects is a very high level position, and that position, if you want to go, you need a minimum 10 plus of experience. You have it now, then you will become an architecture. So that is very high level role. But present in database side, if you simply enter into database jobs, there are two jobs are available. One is administration, one is developing side. Okay, so what is what that we will discuss in tomorrow's session. Okay, so this three-tier architecture and database roles and responsibilities. And after these two explanations, finally, I'm giving tomorrow schedule. In schedule, complete, and don't ask me now, I'm telling before only. So in schedule, your timings, I will tell you. Okay, your how much duration this batch is going on. Okay, how many classes I will take it. What are the notes, materials. Okay, everything I will give in the tomorrow session. Understand now? So tomorrow, complete a course schedule I am passing to you, and what we are learning in this course, how many languages we are learning in this course, what are those, that all the details I will give to you. And after that, you can ask me your doubts. And online people also same as, okay, after tomorrow demonstration is also completed and schedules are completed here, then finally I will ask you your doubts, and your doubts will be, tell me, and I will rectify your doubts in this courses. This concept is covering or not covering. This is there or not there. What we are learning, sir, yes or no? So these all doubts are after tomorrow, my schedule after, I will give time to you, online and offline students, and you just come and ask me. Okay, na? And I said, every day session-wise doubts on the day complete. And I'm staying here only. I'm not leaving my classroom after end of the class also. Okay, so you all people once leave my classroom, then I'm the last person I'm leaving this classroom. And every doubt which related to Oracle, and don't ask me doubts means your personal doubts. Sir, मेरे को वो चाहिए. Otherwise, sir, my girlfriend is very big problem, sir. So my boyfriend is very big problem, sir. So that kind of, don't ask me. Okay, I'm very friendly with all guys, but that friendliness should be taken and used in properly. But don't take my friendship as an advantageous. Okay, na? How much you wanted any doubt in Oracle, subject-wise, come and meet me again and again, I will tell you. Any references you wanted. Sir, I'm a Java person. I wanted any Java references. I'm an Oracle, I'm trying to Oracle, sir. Any reference? References I will give it, because I have my own companies. My brother-in-law company is there. My sister is also working in company. My brother is also working companies. So that's why they are all MNC level companies they're working. So if you have that kind of references, yes, you can ask me references. You can ask references, you can ask your doubts and everything, but don't discuss with me with your personal is personal, CR. Personal is always keep into privacy, yes or no? Don't share to anyone. Right. Okay, na? Yes, clear na? Right, guys. And tomorrow I will interact with you. And guys, online people, tomorrow I will interact with you guys. Okay? Right, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much.